Yo, what's going on, guys? We are live. How's everybody doing? It is nice to see everybody in the building just jumping in slowly but surely. How's everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. We're back here. We're doing it. We're making it happen. So fortunate to have literally received these today. They arrived today. It's crazy because my tracking kept saying it was going to arrive on the 28th, and I was like, hey, that's kind of after the release. We kind of need it before the release, so we got him over here. Shout out to all you all. Let me see who's in the building over here, and then we'll get through it. So we got a pretty jam-packed stream today. We're going to be going over the big bubble Air Max. Super excited about this. We're going to talk a little bit about it, obviously go into the, pretty much a little bit of history and like what makes this sneaker like the sneaker, because this sneaker is definitely, it's not just any ordinary sneaker. Like, this sneaker has definitely impacted sneaker culture more than I think a lot of us will ever realize. So we're going to get to that. We'll touch in a little bit of like what some of the contests that are going on, and pretty much we will be going live streaming pretty much throughout the entirety of this week. Okay, I'm going to be going live tomorrow pretty much for the Gardenia drop. And then we're going to be going live in the evening as well. I'm going to be doing a sneaker review, and then pretty much you guys might be wondering, like, wait, you're going live on Sunday morning. Why is that? It's because it's Air Max Day, okay? Air Max Day is pretty much the 26th, and it falls on a Sunday, so Nike can't not do the drop. They got to do the drop. It's just so not typical for Nike to do the drop on a Sunday, but come on, it's Air Max Day, so I'm excited for that. And then we'll be going live as well on the evening of Sunday. So jam-packed. But let me see who we got in the building. We got Christian 2K, one of the mods in the building. How you doing, man? What's going on? Dark Metal in the building as well. We just shipped your package out, man. So I'm excited. You should be getting it. You should be receiving your reimagined 3s on Monday from the looks of it, man. I did send you tracking as well, so we're good to go. Again, guys, congratulate Dark Metal for pretty much hitting on that amazing sneaker. This amazing sneaker. Phenomenal job. We got Zach Estrada in the building. How you doing? What up? Real Gaming Night 4. What up, everybody? Kevin Hawthorne. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. You guys know it. Then DZ in the building. Let's go. We got Ernest saying San Diego Street. San Diego Street. Yeah, we copped again, man. I mean, I featured it on my channel that we scooped this up. They had a shock drop, and all men's sizes were sold out, so we did hit on a women's, but still, like, women's can be converted to men's, so it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, there's not really any difference in the overall sneaker and like how it fits or anything like that, to the best of my knowledge. Let me go see over here. Christian 2K says Ernest just saved himself $150. Yeah, you guys know it for sure. St. Patty's Day is done. You still got the clover. Which? Oh, I still got the luck. Hey, man, we're born in a lucky star. We just been lucky all year round and all the last year. So we've been scooping up sneakers for sure. But a lot of this is also because like we got to get to content. Now, we didn't hit on our size for the Air Max, but hey, it's fine. I believe this one is already accounted for. I'm most likely going to be selling it to Meow Meow the Heel. Right on the heel for retail. You guys know it. We're always here to help the community out, scoop up for retail if possible. I got Nitro in the building. Hey, hi and I. How you doing? What's good? We're going to get to the review momentarily, so I appreciate you guys, all you 8 in the building right now, rocking with me. Smash that like button. It definitely helps the channel out for sure. But what's up? How's everybody doing? I'm firing away over here. I know I didn't do this. I didn't start the stream exactly at 7. We've been kind of running around doing a bunch of stuff. But hey, we just been doing what we need to do. I've pretty much had a jam-packed day work-wise. You'll take it, the bubble. You're saying you'll take it? No. This one's already accounted for. It's a size 8, and it is already accounted for. I'm debating on how many do we need of this? I think just one pair, honestly, for this one specifically. Hit that like button if you haven't, is what Real Gaming says. Yo, appreciate you all here for sure. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen and let's get into this review today, okay? So we pretty much have the Air Max 1 1986, okay, the original one. And you might be wondering, like, what are the main differences? Why are they doing the big bubble versus the regular bubble? So this is the original one. It originally was made with a larger air bubble But the problem is when they created around, I believe the initial stock run was about 400,000. And many of those did start to crack. So there were issues with it, okay? And this is kind of baked into the history of Nike, okay? Is the fact that it's like when Tinker Hatfield, the main creator of the sneaker, when he created it, like they didn't really, you're not going to really know what like what's going to happen when it's released to the masses, okay? And so yeah, so I guess after a lot of the they tested these sneakers out and it seemed to be fine, and then apparently in colder climates, that's when the people wearing them who purchased them would started to notice there were cracks around pretty much this area close to the air bubble, which obviously Nike's not about, right? So they had to make some changes kind of halfway through, halfway through a lot of the creation of it, okay? So super interesting sneaker. Now, so let's go ahead and let's click into it. I mean, they have a lot written, okay? Let's be clear. Sneaker culture history begins here. And this is very true. This is why, God, I hate to say this, but this is, I think, a must-have for if you're a true sneaker fanatic, like you have to have this. You have to have this in your collection, okay? Now, I got some news pretty recently that they're going to be releasing this again next year in a different colorway, in a blue colorway from some of the photos that I saw. Now, the red one is the original one. It's like the OG. It's red, okay? So if you want that, I would definitely recommend, joining up some of the contests I'll be sharing again, and then I would definitely recommend going on sneakers. Now, again, this Air Max Day is happening on Sunday. It's I don't know, it's just so not normal for Nike to do things on a Sunday, but hey, we got it on a Sunday. Let's just chill. We got pretty much a jam-packed weekend, okay? How about those dunks, those Panda dunks? Hey, you guys know it. I mean, hey, we very blessed over here. Look at that, bang! We pretty much hit on our third Panda dunk. We hit on 2 Panda dunks this year alone. I don't know. You guys know it. I'm always making jokes about Panda dunks being the sneaker of the year, but yeah, I'm just poking fun. But fight me. Come on, fight me. No, just kidding. No, but I mean, we hit on our third one. So shout out to Sheep. We're gonna be picking up tomorrow. Definitely thankful for another Panda dunk. Dropping pandas in the chat if you guys are still fans of pandas. They are the unbreakables for sure. And you guys know it. Yes, we've been scooping a lot of sneakers, but to me, I'm trying to be strategic with all of it. And like, a Panda still has resale to some extent, so of course we're going to scoop them up. That's for sure, without a doubt. So yes, so I mean, some people are calling this like the holy grail of sneakers and stuff like that. Like this is like the first ever. This is pretty much sneaker culture in a nutshell. Okay. So there's a phenomenal write-up over here. Whoever wrote this like really did an amazing job on it. So feel free to go ahead and take a peek at that. We're going to take the sneakers out momentarily, but let me actually just show you guys. Let me just show you the box real quick. Completely different box than the original ones that they did. This one has perforations, so we do happen to have the Nike check mark over here. Okay, you see that? You can see the tissue paper behind. And we also do happen to have some perforations as well over here on the side. Very interesting, okay? This box is definitely very different than anything I've ever really seen. So you happen to have the perforations over here. Now there are perforations, and they have it's plastic on the back, so it's not just like holes where the sneaker can breathe through the box. On the other side, you do also happen to have that, and then you do happen to have Nike as well. Okay, so we will get to it very soon. Okay, so basically, 1986, these were initially created, and 1987, that's when they kind of recreated it to the Air Max one that we do know, the 1987, okay? Which I think I'm a bigger fan of the smaller bubble, okay? And in 2017, they released this colorway with the smaller bubble, which people went crazy for, okay? So it's a, depending if you're a fanatic of the big bubble or the small bubble, this is where it started. This is where all Air Max history started, and a lot of sneaker culture started with the big bubble, okay? They just needed to refine it. Sometimes the first iterations isn't going to hit it out of the park, but get pretty close to it. And Tinker Hatfield's creation, when he initially envisioned creating this, he was looking at some of the architecture around his city, and a lot of the buildings, he could see through them, and he was like, what if we could do something where we could see through the sneaker? So that's where a lot of the inspiration of the big bubble actually happened, okay? To put air into the heel of your sneaker, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're flying in a way, right? So you guys know it. Nike's all about that, okay? And I feel like a lot of the innovation for Nike was like in the past, you know what I mean? But it is nice for them to bring it back to the present. Is that from the shock drop? Yes, we did hit on the shock drop. I don't know if I have a screenshot of the initial shock drop. Let me double check. I don't believe I do. Yeah, so many screenshots over here. I need to clean up my computer for sure. But yeah, we did hit on the shock drop. Very fortunate that what happened was it actually did feel like a true shock drop. This specific drop really did feel like a true shock drop where like I didn't really hear much about it. Like there were some speculations that it was going to drop on a Friday. I checked my phone and it was like 12:07. They dropped at about 12:01, and that's where news started to get out that the shock drop was happening. And then men's sizes were sold out, but then we were able to just kind of scoop up the women's sizes. And I didn't have all my devices. I was literally out and about. I only had one device, and I just full sent it, and we got them. So very fortunate to have this, I guess, somewhat early review. You know, if it's, to me, it counts as an early review if it's before the initial drop date. So even if I did this review tomorrow, it would still count as an early review. At least I would count it as an early review to some extent. You have the 2017 version Air Max. Yes. And honestly, I think that's the one I'm kind of leaning on. If I'm going to keep one in the collection or obtain one, I love the red. I'm a fanatic of the red for sure, okay? Even though blue's my favorite color, I'm a fanatic of the red, but I think I'm going to be leaning towards the smaller bubble. But this is where it started. And you're going to get a lot of Air Max, I call them Air Max heads, you know, just people who are like, you ask them about their sneaker collection and it's like 70% Air Maxes or 100% Air Maxes, okay? Air Max just, it caters to a specific type of individual, okay? Trust me. I'm probably going to even have some people in the chat who are just like strictly all about Air Maxes, okay? I would not be surprised. But yeah, the box is fire. I mean, I like the fact that it's like, it's kind of like this aged look. It almost looks like it's just kind of been in a warehouse and it's just all been scuffed up. Because the original box, it's just like one solid tone. It doesn't even have the check cut out or anything like that. In the back over here, you also do see all this like writing on the side. Phenomenal, super clean. So whether you hit on women's or men's, you do the size conversions, it's the same damn shoe. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take these out of the building. Yo, we got sub Meow Meow in the building. What's going on, man? Yo, I guess these are going to you, brother. You know what I mean? For the retail. Got it for the retail. Meow Meow, you got the SB4s. Christian 2K is asking. Let's go ahead and let's unbox these amazing sneakers, even if I haven't seen them yet, okay? They literally just arrived today, okay? So as you do see over here, it is a women's 9.5, which means it is a men's 10, okay? So it is pretty much, it says women's Nike Air Max 1 86 OG. Whether you got a men's or a women's, it's pretty much the same sneaker. You just do the size conversion. So this is pretty much a men's 8, okay? I know that's Meow Meow's size. All right, so there we go, okay? Let's go ahead and let's unbox these bad boys. All right, so interesting. The tissue paper is kind of like a little bit of like some caution tape. Warning. It's a little bit of caution tape over here, and woo, there it is. Sheesh. Damn, that's some eye-popping red. Let's go ahead and let's take these out of the box. And here we have the Air Max 86 big bubble. Wow, that is a really big bubble. I mean, I don't know if it's like, I feel like you guys have to have this in your hand. Like, look at my fingers. Like, look how big that bubble is. It's huge. First impressions overall, okay. We got a little bit of a little bit of fluff over there, which I guess you could just kind of like, you know, take some of those little like I call them little fuzzies if anything. But overall, wow. So there's no reflection on this at all. I believe Tinker Hatfield, when he created this, he mentioned on his design that he did not want any reflective anything on this. Like, this was designed to be a runner shoe, okay? So the big bubble, you can pretty much, well, I can see right through. I can literally see the screen. Super interesting, okay? Let's just kind of give it a quick 360. You got that like really nice mesh in the front, okay? Mesh. White laces. This does not come with any extra laces. I mean, if you want to swap out laces, you can, but I think it kind of kills the look if you change laces. Honestly, I would kind of keep it as is. The red, that university red is really nice. Super nice. So bottom of the sneaker, pretty much you do happen to have, you know, that black, well, a little bit of red in the front, okay, right in the tippy toe, and then it transitions to black, white, and you do happen to see Nike and Air, and then black on the back as well, okay. I mean, the biggest feature on this is obviously that air bubble. It's huge, okay? Now, I've been seeing some videos where like it's really, really squishy here. You'll see if you watch some videos online, you'll see people literally like squishing the, like when they're standing on this, you can really kind of see this just kind of be very like moldable, malleable. But overall, I'm really hoping my light does this justice. Yeah, because I think like the screen I'm looking at right now is a little on the darker side. But overall, phenomenal sneaker. I mean, this is like this is where it started. This is literally where it started. The back of the sneaker, you pretty much have Nike Air over there. Let me actually take out the other sneaker as well, just so you guys can see them both. Wow. Okay, so toe down. Toe down. That's pretty much what it's going to look like. Okay. It's a pretty big check mark as well. Pretty fat check mark. And the sock liner, as you see over here, it does say, so it's a women's, yeah, 9.5, men's 8. Okay, but in the 80s, in the late 80s and the early 90s, they started doing this so that people, you know, didn't necessarily have to check. They can just like literally just look like, oh, is it my size? And then they could kind of tell, you know, it's a lot easier. And Nike has been doing this a little bit more with a couple sneakers, okay? I believe more on the Air Max line, but they've been doing that a little bit more. On the tongue, you do happen to have that Nike right over there. Nothing really on the back, if anything, as you see on the back, really nothing. I believe the size tag, let me actually see if I can just take this out here. The size tag is going to be pretty much just on the interior of it. So it does come with, there's tissue paper on the inside of the sneaker. Okay, ooh, this thing is fat. So it does come with this just regular tissue paper, okay? And then on the inside of the sneaker, it does also say over here, made in Vietnam. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. Made in Vietnam. And then pretty much the size tag is going to be on the other side. So it's right there. It's not like on the back of the tongue or anything like that, okay? On the inside, pretty much happen to have that Nike Air on the insole, okay? I believe this is Dream Sole as well, and it does happen to have a couple. I won't take it out, but this happen to have a couple perforations on the inside. It's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pretty much. So nothing too fancy. It's pretty standard, if anything. Super solid. I love the collar. I'm a fanatic of this. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to not rate this anything lower than a 10. So I'm going to have to give this a solid 10 out of 10. Like, this is sneaker culture. Like, this is sneaker culture in a nutshell. And I love the fact that they're bringing back with the OG colorway, the original red. Sorry if I missed any of the comments. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn. Yeah, no, for sure. The bubble is huge. The bubble's huge. I mean, man, it's like the bubble's almost as big as my head. But yeah, these are them. And you know, the reason I wanted to show this, feature these on the channel is because, well, they're dropping very soon, and I want to help you guys make that educated decision if this is worth picking up, okay? And my conclusion for the video is yes, you know, especially if you're a sneakerhead and you definitely, I mean, I'm thinking about, you know, the whole term sneakerhead. I know some people don't like being labeled sneakerhead. Well, I mean, you know, just somebody who loves sneakers and is like really just like, whether you're obsessed with sneakers or you just like to collect, you know, that's what the channel's about. We want to be able to help people make these educated decisions because these aren't cheap. You know what I mean? So this is retailing for a price of $150 on Sunday, 7 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. EST. Okay, so be up and about if you do want this, if you want a shot. Okay, ask your family and friends if you want some help with it because these are going to fly, okay? These are going to sell out. It will not surprise me at all. Now, in terms of resale value, you guys might be wondering, is this worth scooping up? I would say probably you can make some lunch money. It's a general release. You can probably make some lunch money if you go for larger sizes. I'm talking 11 and 12 maybe, okay? But again, it's kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say like full send it on this, get multiple pairs. I would say maybe get a pair or two, you know what I mean? But it's a general release, okay? And even if I got this early right now, I think like the best time for anybody who hit on the shock drop, like sell your pairs right now if you want to make some money, okay? But you guys know us. We're good Samaritans here. We want to help the community out. So meow meow, I got you. Damn, did they go full OG? Is there a pamphlet? I did not see a pamphlet in this. Let me actually see. Yeah, no pamphlet at all. Interesting paper. Yeah, there's no pamphlet at all, but I love the box. This box is phenomenal. Like, sheesh. On the inside of the box, you're also going to notice they do happen to have this like quality past A19. I don't know what that means, but you pretty much have a little sticker over here. You know, we got this directly from Nike, so shout out to Nike and hooking us up with the dub for sure. The dub for the review, because to me it's about the review. Now, if I had the opportunity to get my size, because my size was sold out, okay, you might be wondering why didn't I go for my size? So like all men's was gone. So I pretty much looking, I was like, well, what's the next biggest size? It was a 9.5 women's, and that's why we have what we have, and it just so happens to be Meow Meow's size. Okay, so I got you, bro. I got you, buddy, for sure, man. For the retail, definitely. So yes, there are a couple contests still live. We're going to go over it, and we'll also touch on what these are doing on aftermarket right now on StockX. Okay, but I think these are phenomenal. I think this is definitely worthy of a cop for sure. A lot of people are going to come out of the woodwork for this for sure. These will sell out. I have literally like it's not an if it's not an if or a but. It's like these are going to sell out for sure. Okay, and I'll see if I can pull up the blue photos as well of this. But overall, the suede on it surrounding the sneaker, the stitching, everything is like perfect. They killed this, and you want to know why they did such a good job on this? They had to. This is an OG. Okay, this is definitely. This is one for the books, okay? They could not mess this up. So we don't know how many pairs are going to be in existence for this, okay? I mean, the original was 400,000, okay? I don't know if they're going to be doing another 400,000. I would not be surprised if they did 500,000 of this, okay? Because it's going to be a general release. Typically, when I hear general releases, I think anywhere from 500,000, maybe 700,000. It really depends, okay? But the general release numbers are definitely going to depict what these are going to do on the aftermarket. The more they create, the less the resale is going to be, okay? You guys know it. You got you. Yeah, man, no, for sure. There's literally no rush, man, because I still want to feature these on the channel on Sunday. So I want to have these in hand on Sunday. Otherwise, I'd mail them out tomorrow, man. But you just let me know, man. We can communicate on, I don't know, Discord or all that stuff, or Instagram. You know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Great W, keep cooking. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, look, I want to be like a testament that you guys can do it too. But I mean, a lot of this was luck too. Like if I did not hit on sneakers, we'd be reviewing a different sneaker for sure. Okay. I'm still sitting on a lot of heat for sure, because I'm trying to make sure we have content that can ride us through the weekends. You know what I mean? Like, do I have 3 sneakers that I can cover like each day? And like typically I do, because you guys know it. But I think I need to do a huge sneaker. What's the right term here? I need to go through the collection again and kind of like sorting. I need to do it like a sorting of the collection for sure. But let's go back over here and let's go ahead and let's check what these are doing on StockX. Okay, let's go ahead and again, I don't recommend buying from StockX, but if you really want these and really need them, you know, it is an option. Okay, now interesting. Okay, Air Max. Yeah, so it's not looking like they're doing too crazy on aftermarket, considering the fact that these did sell for $150. Like on last sale, it was over here, it's $180. So it's over retail, but nothing crazy. I'm talking lunch money, and like probably the person that sold this on StockX broke even, if anything. So you know what I mean. And that's for a 9.5 men's, larger sizes. Yeah, again, like these prices that we're seeing here, I really don't see it doing like too crazy in aftermarket. You guys kind of know that we're kind of in this weird recession right now. I don't know if I'm going to call it a sneaker recession, but we're in a pretty weird place right now for sure when it comes to reselling and all that stuff. Holding down the castle while I was gone, Christian 2K. Hey, appreciate you rocking with us, man. No trolls so far. Hey, man, we're out for a Friday. That's a shocker, man. That's a shocker indeed. Man, sheesh. No, for sure. You guys know what? It's definitely a lot later in the evening, but we still doing some coffee over here. 1 more hour of work. Oh, hey man, well, appreciate you viewing from work or wherever you're at. You know, we just doing what we need to do. So we're gonna jump into where some of these there are still some live contests. Okay. Now I did join on Stashed, and then I kind of pulled my entry out because I'm still kind of like debating, should I just try on Sunday on sneakers for these, because again, we don't have our size right now. We did hit on the size 8 men's, but right now they're still live, and I really am looking forward to this drop as well. These are going to be some heaters for sure. These cement gray, or I guess, you know, cool gray or whatever you want to call it, the cool gray lows or cement gray lows are coming out pretty soon. But there is that contest over here. I'm not too sure when this ends. If this ends this evening or if this ends tomorrow. But it's over here. Okay, it says March 26th. So I mean, it possibly is going to end tomorrow evening. Is what I'm under the impression it is going to happen. Okay, so it's still live on Stash. One of the places. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop this in the chat so you guys can go ahead and just join up if you have not already. If you want these, of course, you know, I do recommend, if you really, really want these, have as many entries as in as many places as possible, because we cannot rely on sneakers these days. We just cannot. The amount of people that are going to be on sneakers on Sunday, trust me, a lot of people are going to come out and they're going to try to scoop this up, okay? Even if there is not much resale on this, this is like a collector's item, okay? Like people just want these, okay? The sneakerheads of the world are going to come out for these and pick them up. That's for sure. But yeah, these another thing I did want to mention, I kind of wish they had the gardenias over here, but the gardenias, let me actually go back real quick. So I didn't really, wait, I actually did get to rate these. Solid 10 out of 10. This is an amazing sneaker. This is pretty much history in a box, okay? History in a box. Shout out to Nike for bringing this classic back. You know what I mean? Like, I got really excited about it when I found out about it last year. They kind of leaked some information last year, and I was like, damn, there's no way that they're doing this. But the fact that we're here and we've arrived, I'm really leaning on getting the 2017 University Red pair. That's if I'm gonna have one in my collection, if I had to choose between this or the one that came out with the smaller bubble, I think I'm going to lean on the smaller, more conservative bubble, if anything. Okay, that's me. Just smash that like button. Drop the like button. Holding down the castle. Sneakers suck. Yeah, look. Well, I can't say sneakers sucks because sneakers blessed this guy like this entire last year and this year. I just have a goated account from like 2015. I don't know, you know what I mean? But hey, if you haven't, yeah, sneaker sucks, you know what I mean? Like I know how difficult it is to hit sometimes, and like we've taken some massive L's on the stream. We didn't hit on any of the reimagines on sneakers. Zitch. All the dubs were all in person. And if I didn't get those calls or pick up my phone, we wouldn't have those dubs, you know? So look, we got to put in, this is why you got to be multifaceted when it comes to these releases. You got to do in person and a little bit of online and all this stuff, okay? For the bigger drops, for the more hype drops, for the drops with money to be made, those are definitely either botted or you're going to have more very experienced manual users you're going to be going up against. So that's another thing to take into account. But let's go back over here. So we're going to be going live tomorrow. I am very excited for this drop, okay? We signed up at Deluxe again. You guys know it. We've been hitting at Deluxe. Man, this guy, I don't know. I feel like I'm just on this lucky star right now with the SBs, which expect a video, okay? I don't know if I'm going to be dropping that video this week, but I do plan on working on that video this week, and most likely we'll release it very soon, okay? That's all I'm going to say, of a, comparing skating force, skating, skating a military Black 4 compared to the SB Pine Green 4. So, I'm excited to do that video, okay? We'll see how it pans. I want to see how they wear and tear and all that, like what, like the main differences, what one's lighter, one's heavier, and what have you, but we'll definitely get that. Have you seen other colorways dropping for the big bubbles? Yes, they're going to be dropping a blue one, but next year. That's what it's looking like. I don't know. Considering the fact that this is like the original color, I'd probably lean on getting the red one. But let me actually see if I can pull up that color since you asked about it. Blue, big bubble, 1986 Nike Air Max. Let me go ahead and see. Yeah, there's got it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, of course. Can you believe that, guys? It's like these leaks and everything. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end. There's always gonna be more leaks. So this is pretty much it. I'm excited for this. This looks clean. It looks like this is a slightly different material because the University of Red ones, if you look at them very clearly, okay, look at this material on the blue, okay, take a good look at that, and then take a good look at this. This is suede. This is suede on it. It's not the what this looks like on this. Looks more like a leather in a way. I'm not too sure. Or it looks like a waterproof material. I don't really know what that is. I would prefer it to be suede. But again, I'm not going to cry about it. I do like the color. This is a phenomenal photo with the bubbles in the background. It's awesome. Great shot. Big bubbles. So this is the 2024. I don't know if they're going to be releasing this on Air Max Day. It just says there seems to be Air Max Nike Air Max red bubble in the royal blue. Okay, cool. Phenomenal photo. Shout out to whoever took that. But the material looks very, very different in the front. Let me actually see if I can actually just kind of scroll in here. Is it the same? It might be the same. Yeah, I think it is going to be the same. It just like, sometimes the photos just don't do it justice. It's like, but yeah, so that's the other color that is coming out next year. Now you're going to have to wait. If you're leaning on the blue one and you don't want to get the red one, just wait till the blue one comes out, okay? But if you absolutely cannot wait, then just pick up the red one, okay? Yo, we got Dial in the building. Hey, what's going on? Shout out to Dial in the building. Manny Martin says, yes, I'm going to wait for the blue. Yeah, okay, hey, like sometimes we don't need all these sneakers right now. Like knowing that they're going to come out later down the road, it's all good in the hood. Oh, is Eno Lee in the building? Oh, no, you said, I don't know. I don't know about these EK. Yeah, I think the red ones are definitely where it's at for sure. But these are going to be dropping tomorrow, okay? If you haven't already entered all your skate shops and put in those entries, I believe a lot of raffles have already ended for this. So, I hate to say your best shot right now is going to be sneakers tomorrow, but we will be going live tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST for this, okay? We're going to try on our devices. The likelihood of us hitting, I think, is going to be very, very low. Do not expect that special box. You know how I featured that special box? Let me go ahead and bring it up again. Special box, Gardenia. Gardenia kind of reminds me of something from like Lord of the Rings. Like just the name Gardenia just sounds like something very, I don't know, mystical and magical. You know what I mean? Let me see over here. Special box. Okay, so do not expect, if you hit on sneakers, do not expect you're going to get the special box. The special box is most likely going to be for family and friends from Fly Streetwear. Okay, so I mean the box even like I believe Fly Streetwear did happen to have some videos of them, the makers making these boxes, and like these boxes took some time to make. I love the concept. It's completely different than anything I've ever seen. It's pretty much like what is it, like a rattan weaved. Yeah, it just brings me back to Asia in a lot of aspects. I just want the sneakers, to be honest. But hey, it would be amazing if skate shops did have the special box. I don't expect skate stores to have the special box. I really think the special box is more so for family and friends from the information that I have right now, okay? It does have this hang tag as well with the little the little shuttlecocks tied to it, and apparently this is a special sport, okay? So we'll be live for that tomorrow. I'm very excited about these. These are clean. They're not doing so crazy on the aftermarket, but they're definitely doing over $100 in resale value on the aftermarket right now, okay? That's not bad. That's not bad, especially if you're going for these for the collection or the personal. Random restocks this morning. Oh, random. Oh, no dub on DSG. I haven't even checked DSG. Shout out to anybody who did hit on DSG. DSG did happen to have a restock for the Midnight Navy 4s, okay? I don't believe I hit. I'd be jumping for joy if I did hit, but I think we're good. We have 2 pairs right now. I think we're good, but let's see. Sold out. It says, sorry you weren't picked. Sorry you weren't picked, but hey, let me show this to you guys. It says, sorry you weren't picked, but hey, it's all good. So we just keep it moving. Air Jordan 4 retro basketball shoes. So it's very interesting to me on how DSG, they just launched this app like 3 weeks ago, and then or I think 4 weeks ago. It's a new app, so download the DSG, the Dick's Sporting Goods app, because sometimes they're going to do raffles on them. So I definitely recommend having that app in your back pocket for sure. So it's looking like we didn't win, but look, it's all good. We're very blessed over here with the amount of content we've been able to put out. Okay, so if you're one of the 14 watching right now, smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel as well as we grow. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers now. At the moment, we're going to have another giveaway. Okay, we just pretty much raffled out one of these. I just mailed it out today. So shout out to pretty much our guy Dark Metal and the chat. Okay, if you're still there, man, shout out to you. We pretty much just mailed out your box. Okay, so this is me packing it up, all good to go. Sent you tracking numbers, everything's good to go. So enjoy your sneakers. They should be arriving on Monday. Okay, so yeah, very, very, very soon. Okay, so what was I saying about another contest? We're going to be doing another raffle. Okay, just hear me out. Once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I know a lot of you guys who've been rocking with me already know that, but just know that's like a little bit of a carrot at the end of the stick. I believe right now we're at 1,560. 65. Okay, so yeah, we're slowly scaling, slowly growing, getting there. This is fly fishing. Oh, fly fishing. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Fly fishing is the name of the game for the Gardenias. Yeah, for sure. So we will be going live. There are definitely some sneakers that are coming out this year that I'm very excited about. Okay, we also do happen to have. Let me actually just double check over here. Let me just see here. Okay. Yeah, we do happen to have these that are coming out very soon, and I know a lot of people are excited. It's going to be a general release, but these are not going to be easy to get, okay? Because a lot of people, this is going to be their next money maker, okay? These are the Air Jordan 4 Thunders, okay? Let me actually just, for some reason, I can't scroll down. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a lag over here, so just bear with me. Now, I did see some polls on this between the Lightning 4s and the Thunder 4s. A lot of people much prefer this. They much prefer this. They much prefer the color pattern on this specifically. You guys know it. We do happen to have the Lightnings. It's part of the collection. Like I had to scoop those up again. I like loud sneakers. I like the entirety of having just an all yellow. You know, well it's all yellow. I mean, kind of has a little bit of a gold hint to it to some extent. You need these. Which I love how Real Gaming says I need those, and then Manny Martin says I don't like these. It's like back to back, like I want them, I don't want them, you know. And you're gonna get many different people, but this is very, very similar to the Red Thunder for color patterns. Okay, now I don't know. I'd like to see these in hand. There was a lot of anger online behind the fact that they were almost going to release this with white stitching in the front. That would have threw this entire release off, I think. Okay, so the fact that they made the changes, shout out to them, because this would have been a terrible release if the white stitching was there. Because I was even thinking about it. I was like, okay, we hit on them. I'm gonna have to get some really thin black marker, and I'm gonna have to paint over that. I'm gonna have to paint over that white stitching, just because it really threw the entirety of the sneaker off. I mean, yeah, you have this white over here, but just that one line, it messed it up. It messed it up. So they did fix it. Manny Martin saying, I need Black Cats ass up as soon as possible. Yes, I think we all need Black Cats, but Black Cats are doing pretty expensive on the aftermarket. I believe that Nike SB, okay, so Nike SB, as I did just review that for you guys, the pretty much the Nike SB Pine Greens, they're going to be doing, there's some talks that they're going to be doing a Black Cat Nike SB. That is going to be really hard to obtain, but as if these Pine Greens weren't hard enough to obtain. But let me actually just check here, because okay, so these are the Thunders, Lightning. There we go. Yeah, these ones. So this is one of the ones that we did scoop up for the collection. I hit them on sneakers, we sold them, and then we got them back again. But these are them. I'm just trying to find some good product shot. Give me 1 second here. We don't have to be too picky here. Oh, they even sold these on freaking Walmart. That's so random. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So this is the other one. Okay. Now you guys let me know. Okay. Lightning, or are we going with this? A lot of people leaning on this one based on some of the stuff I've seen. Okay, this is really loud. This is a little bit more on it's got those hints of Bumblebee in a way. All right, so I don't know. You guys let me know. You leaning on this one, or you're leaning on the Lightning? Lightning or Thunder? Lightning or Thunder? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. I'm very curious. Some True Religion stitching. Yeah, Manny. I don't know, but you guys saw those product shots. It was kind of it just threw a lot of people off, and people were kind of like there was some anger online. I was like, yo, just chill, it's just a freaking sneaker. Okay, we don't have to be that pissed off. But if they put white stitch, you'd pass. Yeah, no, same. I would just completely pass. I think I think they'd still sell out, but I think the demand would not be as high if it did come with white stitching. Lightning for you. Okay. Lightning for me also as of this moment in time, but I would really like to see the Thunders in hand. Okay. Yeah, because I saw somebody wearing these pretty recently. I was like, hey man, those aren't half bad actually. If you wear the right fit with this, these are awesome. Okay. And we all know fours are the move right now. We don't know how long that's gonna last because what's Nike doing? They're kind of like they're playing these. They're like really putting out these. You know what I mean? And the last thing I want for the community is just for Nike to burn through this, and then it's just like it's not as exciting to get this anymore because everybody's looking for something else. You know what I mean? It's like let's use the Jordan 1 High silhouette for example. The hype behind it is kind of fizzled out. Okay, I'm still fanatic. I am still a fanatic of the Jordan 1 High. You guys know it. Like we will send it. Dendizi with the Lightning. Okay, with the Lightning. Okay, yeah. I'm a fan of these. I mean, that's why we scooped them up again. But this also, you got to wear the right fit when it comes to this. Like because the sneakers are so loud, you don't want it to contrast with your fit. I feel like if you're gonna wear kind of like your fit is just kind of like more on the I don't know, just more on the plain side. You let the shoes speak. But with something like this, you can literally, like the shoes are a little bit more discreet. Like, yeah, you still have those hints of yellow, which are loud to some extent, but not as loud as this. This is definitely a lot louder for sure. Looks like mustard yellow. Hey, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of these for sure. And at first, when I first saw product shots of this before it released, I thought this was black. Okay, this is not black. If you take a good look, it's like a dark gray. Okay, it's a dark gray, but I'm a fan. I love these sneakers. I wouldn't change the laces. I would kind of leave it as is. Yeah, these are solid. But hey, whether you're a fanatic of this, I think with the general public, this one is going to sell more and just going to be more popular than this one because this one. It is definitely, it's a little too loud for some people. This one just has, it's a little more dialed down. You know, this one's a little easier on the eyes, I think. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. So I'm trying to think top of mind if there are any. Does anybody know if there are any more Gardenia contest raffles right now? I believe most of them are kind of already closed to the best of my knowledge. Right now, we do still have stashed with the what is it, the big bubble that I just reviewed over here, and then also Amamanier does still happen to have these as well in men's and women's sizes. And if you want best chances on them, just go for both. Just do the size conversions for the women's. What was interesting to me was after the shock drop happened, I checked sneakers, and when I looked at sneakers for this, the price was not $150; it was $190. I was like, wow, that's so weird. But then they fixed it. They changed it because I was like, I just spent $150. Yeah, I just spent $150 on the shock drop, and then I check here, and then I see it was $190. I was like, did Nike just bring the price? Did they just raise the price for the drop? And they gave people who hit in the shock drop a better price. But I guess that wasn't the case. See you all soon. We got Stalker. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, hey man, stay safe out there. I'll jump in your stream later for sure. Shout out to the 11 building again. We were very, very fortunate to be able to scoop these up, feature them on the channel. This is a solid 10 out of 10 for all the sneakerheads and Air Max fanatics that really want this. Like I'm very thankful to be able to do this early review for you guys. 10 out of 10 for me, and I do recommend going for them for sure. Obviously, more chances. Join up those contests as you can, and best of luck to everybody. Does women's come in the Halloween box? You're calling it the Halloween box? It does come, yeah. So I did hit on a women's 9.5, which converts to an 8. Men's, yeah, it does come in that special box. Yep, it does. It's a great question. Is Atlas over? Atlas is not over yet. Let me actually just bring that up. Thank you for reminding me. Which I still actually have to go to Atlas and join Atlas skateboarding. So Atlas does happen to have, okay, and I don't want to burst anyone's bubble here, but you can join the nationwide contest. So this Gardenia release is, I believe, still live. It should still be live until Sunday, okay? Join the nationwide raffle, but the chances of you hitting are going to be super, super slim. You might be wondering why, okay? Well, because they're probably only really going to be doing a stock, like one size run, or maybe 2 size runs for the nationwide, okay? It's the in-store, the one I'm very fortunate to hit on more, because I don't even join the nationwide raffle because I'm not allowed to. I can only join, you're only allowed to join one, and I'd much prefer to join the in-person because I have a higher likelihood of hitting, okay? Just look at any of my past streams. How many times have we hit on Atlas? Over 10 times already by now. It's insane, okay? But it's because we full send it all the time, and we always make the trip down to San Mateo almost every other week or every week to put our entry in, because this channel matters and sneakers matter for sure. We got to put in the footwork. Like we got to get the content, okay? Yeah, later sub meow meow. See you at your stream later at I believe you pretty much go like 9:30, 9:40. We'll see you there. So if we click into this is the nationwide raffle. I'm going to drop this in the chat so you guys can join up, okay? Now, you have to be 50 miles away from the Atlas store for your entry to be valid. You also need to be following Atlas Skateboarding on Instagram as well. Like if you win and they find out, they check your Instagram, you're not following them, you're not going to win. Trust me, you got to follow them, okay? So let me go ahead and just drop this in the chat so you guys can go ahead and just join up to that. I believe this contest is going to end very, very soon. It says this raffle will close at Sunday, March 26th, okay? So yes, the drop is happening on sneakers, but this is still going to be live until Sunday the 26th. So I'm most likely going to make my way to Atlas to put in my in-person entry, most likely Sunday, like sometime around noon. Okay, that's my plan. And Nike SB is doing something different right now with a lot of these skate stores. They're only letting people do one entry per person. That wasn't the case last year. You guys might be wondering, how was I able to hit on so many sneakers at Atlas? Well, because if you buy stuff in the shop, you buy a skateboard, you buy another pair of shoes, they'll give you, for every $25 you spend in the shop, you get another entry. So what would I do? I'd buy another sneaker, or I'd buy a skateboard or something else, and it would kind of help me, get more entries in. Now, I wouldn't go so crazy, but I'd make it a point to every contest, if I really wanted the sneaker, to put in at least 4 to 5 entries to have a higher chance of hitting on the sneaker, okay? So they don't do that anymore, okay? And I think it's okay for me to tell you guys that now, because it's like, well, they don't do it anymore, okay? But now my odds of hitting at these shops are going to be a lot slimmer, okay? But we're still going to put the footwork in. We're still going to try because it's worth a shot. How does Cop Date work? You have the app, but never have any events showing. Man, that's a good question. Cop Date is a weird app, but there are specific ways. There are specific ways. What you need to do is you need to go into the stores, and then you need to add specific stores, and then it should let you join on them. It's a weird app. I don't even know how to explain how to use Cop Date properly. What I would recommend to you, Manny, hear me out. Go on YouTube and type Cop Date win, or how to use Cop Date. There's some guys who have put videos out. I've watched a couple, because I wanted to understand. Like when we hit on the green apples, I was like, great, now I got to go to LA and pick up my pair. Do they need ID? Do they need to know I live in LA for me to hit? Like I wasn't sure about all the little fine stuff, because right now I'm getting notifications from Cop Date saying you join at Black Sheep, and I'm like, Black Sheep skate shop isn't even in my neck of the woods. Like I cannot make it out there. I'm not gonna fly out to pick up a pair of sneakers that it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because the cost of the trip outweighs the amount that I'm making from the sneaker. But yes, I would highly recommend just taking a look. You have stores added from USA. Okay. Yeah, Manny, footwork is key. I would only add the stores that you can make it to, and I would not add any of the stores because you can put check marks on it, okay? But Cop Date is a weird app, and I'm not going to say I hate the app because I did take a pretty amazing W on it with the green apples, which I love, okay? But other than that, it is what it is. Den DZ says, what are my thoughts on the Fog Adidas coming out? I don't think I really have seen the Fear of God Adidas. There hasn't been that many photos on it, but I would like to cover that. Let me see over here. There really isn't. I can't tell you. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen anything. So it's really hard for me to give you. It's hard for me to give you. I don't know, something tangible. Yes, footwork is key. I mean, look. Online is key, but footwork is key too. I just am very fortunate to live in San Francisco. It's kind of a sneaker mecca here. I'm going to be real. For the amount of sneakers we're able to cop in a short amount of time, I believe within a day, I can actually just literally, I can go to, I can probably make my way to at least like 4 to 5 shoe palaces, and then like, you know, finish lines, and I really, you know, I went all the way for the reimagine, like for the white cement or reimagines. As you guys know, we really put in the footwork. We really took it seriously because we just needed one pair, and what we ended up with four, which you know, yeah, we're gonna scoop them up. Obviously, it's kind of non-negotiable. So put in the footwork where you can. You know, if you're in a city that has, like, trust me, it's just like you want to be able to have the odds in your favor. And how many contests did I enter for in person for the white cements? 15 in person. Okay, how many do we hit? 4. You kind of do the math. Okay, it just kind of does make more sense. The more contests you enter, it's kind of a no-brainer. You got to hit one. You got to hit something. You know, really depending on how much hype there is behind the sneaker, obviously, right? You have stores added to USA. Okay. Footwork Ski, Nice Kicks had some photos on IG. Thanks for that. Let me go ahead and just see. Let me go ahead and just check real quick. So we're at the 53-minute mark, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed my review of the big bubbles. The big bubbles. Yeah, the Air Max, big bubble. For sure. I am a Nice Kicks had. Oh, they're kind of underwhelming, really. Okay, let me see. Let me go ahead and take a peek at that, and then I'll bring it on screen. Okay, Nice Kicks. I know Nice Kicks has 2 Instagrams, so I always end up clicking on the wrong one. Oh my God, can I just share this over here? This was the best. If you guys haven't seen this video is amazing. Hasbulla spent $30,000 on sneakers. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. If you have not seen this video, you have to see this video. This video is amazing. This guy is so funny. I swear to God, they put him in the red boots and all that, and they give him a big red hat. It was. I mean, like I don't even know if I can compare my collection to this guy's collection. Like, he's got, okay, maybe I can, but there's definitely some heat here for sure. For sure. Look at that. Did you get the Tiffany's as well? Damn, just wildin' over there. But yeah, I highly recommend take a look at this video. It's on YouTube. It's hilarious. Yeah, there he is with his freaking big red hat. Look at that. Jesus. I can't. He's wearing like a Rolex. Just freaking phenomenal. All right. Let me go ahead and just double check over here. I just want to. You said they're too hype beast for you. Give me 1 second. Nice Kicks. Yeah, because like they have 2 accounts, so I always end up clicking on the wrong one. Well, I clicked on the right one because we got Hasbulla on it. Is this it? Kind of underwhelming. Okay, so let me bring that back over here. Let's dial it back. Okay. I found these interesting when they dropped these pretty recently because this kind of did remind me of the SB Force that just released. You have the white, the cream or whatever. You got the green. Kind of almost like this should have just came in a pack. Like, you know what I mean? Nike SB with the green. I know this has some orange on it. It would have been nice if the pine green SB Force came with a little hints of orange. I personally would have been a fan of that. Bro, he's getting toddler sizes. Yeah, he is. So you know what's funny? It's like he spent $30,000. But it's like, okay, but he got toddler sizes. So aren't toddler sizes like cheaper? Yeah, probably. I mean, wouldn't it just be amazing to just have like really, if you have small feet, you don't have to pay that much resale for it. You just kind of like, you get it at more of a budgeted price, if anything. But these are them. These are what are these the Fear of God? No, these are the Zoom. This is not it. This is the Nike Zoom. So where is it? Is it here? God, I'm still just drooling over these. So thankful to have hit on that. But can you believe we didn't enter in store for this? I was busy that day, just running around. I was so focused on going to Oxford Street that I totally forgot about this contest. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Site will be botted, of course. Site was botted. Yeah, but I'm not seeing the Fear of Gods. I'm not. If you have a link, just link me in the chat. Like $60 a pair. Yeah, probably. I really am not too sure. But yeah, I am very excited to be skating these for sure very, very, very soon. So expect that video from me. We got to get back on the editing grind. I know I've been saying it time and time again, so just expect content, okay? Guys, some great news for the channel. We just literally hit 3,000 watch hours. So all we need is 1,000 watch hours, and then I can apply for monetization on the channel. I feel like I've been doing this for, I don't know. Well, we've been doing this for a year, but it's kind of crazy to me just how fast like time flies, you know? Like we started literally, you look at back on my first video, we didn't even have none of this. It was just literally just a wire here on the back and like nothing, you know what I mean? And that was honestly one of my best performing videos, which is shocking to me. I ended up reviewing the 30th anniversary of Vans. They did the half cab, and I got it in the navy blue. It was the same day it released, so we got the content out the same day. It was just a one-shot video, and I got over like 2,000 views eventually on that. So hey, sometimes you don't. You know what's so interesting to me about YouTube? You will not know what your best performing videos are going to be. Like a lot of the videos that I thought weren't going to perform that well ended up are some of my best performing videos. So all I'm going to tell you is nothing makes sense on YouTube. Nothing makes sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. But regardless, I think it's important that we go live consistently to let you guys know our honest and humble opinion of specific sneakers for sure. Let me double check actually end clothing over here for any additional raffles. Okay, let's just take a quick peek over here if anything new has dropped. Got the scrolling wheel loading. Yeah, let's give it a second over here. Man, wow, that's quite the load. Quite the load. Okay, yeah. Well, shout out to all you guys still rocking me over here. We're literally at that hour mark. I just literally wanted to go live for about an hour, cover these. I don't know why end's not working right now. There it is. So yeah, so you know, full sign-up for these. I would recommend maybe not signing up for the big bubbles on this because you're gonna have to pay that additional shipping cost to America. But let's check what else is on their launch page, because sometimes they launch sneakers that aren't raffled out in other places. Like look at these New Balances, you know, 2002 are there. Not the biggest fan of that colorway specifically. What else we got over here? Okay, we got an M990. Okay, wow, these are weird. These Vans are weird. God, I don't even know what those are. You could put like pens and tools and stuff. That's too much. Honestly, guys, stuff like with your sneakers, you know how like Nike did that. They did that one sneaker with a little like, it has a little like pouch on the back, like the little utility pouch. Like who's gonna put stuff around it? Like you don't want to weigh your foot down with more junk. It just doesn't make sense. Like just I don't know, buy a fanny pack or something. I don't know, buy a bag or something. Like yeah. Then DC says Mischief better ship my boots soon. You'll be struck being Astro Boy for the next 5 Halloweens. Oh my God, yeah. Because like what hasn't resale dropped on the big boots? I believe it has. These aren't that bad. I don't know. I kind of wish the color was a little on the darker side. This kind of reminds me of a teddy bear to some extent. But hey, man, I hope you get them soon. I hope you get them soon indeed. So let me double check here. So guys, I think that concludes the live. Yeah, let me go ahead and just bring my Instagram. So again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free 99. You're supporting the channel at all costs for sure. But I'd also much prefer, like, if you're going to support the channel, and subscribe to the channel, like, join us, like, hang out, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's all good. Yo, we got Lewis Money in the building. Literally joining at the tail end of the stream. No, I just wanted to go live, cover these amazing Air Maxes, let you guys know my honest opinion on them. And yeah, I think we're leaning on the 2017 model. Yeah, that's what we're leaning on. Let me actually see if I can actually bring that up. University Red 2017 Air Max. Yeah, this is it. I don't even know. Oh, it's on GOAT. Yeah, so on GOAT, this is them. This is what I would be leaning on getting if I were gonna choose between the big bubble or this. I don't know. And the reason why, let me just explain my reasoning why. The reason on why I would prefer to lean on this versus the big bubble, I know the big bubble is OG. Don't get me wrong. I still love them. I still think it's a solid 10 out of 10. This is sneaker history right here. Okay. The reason why I would lean on the smaller bubble is because to me, this is perfection. This is like they perfected it. Okay. Because of the fact that the big bubble did have issues. So what did they do? They shrank the bubble down. They had more of that encapsulated air unit. I mean, they're both encapsulated air units, but this is just a little bit more I don't know. You could see a little bit of it. It just seems a little bit like there's more structure on this. So for me, as a collector and a sneakerhead, I would be leaning, if I had to choose between the pairs, I'd give them both a 10 out of 10, but I'd be leaning on getting this one. Okay, but I probably wouldn't be leaning on spending $300 to $400 on the aftermarket for this. But still, this is solid, and this did come out in 2017. Okay, Bacon in the building. Yo, what's up? How you doing? What's good? What's good? Oh, everybody just getting off work right now. Okay. Wow, you guys getting off work pretty late, but I appreciate you rocking with us and stopping by. Smash that like button. We are about to jump out of the stream over here, but I just wanted to talk about this, give my initial thoughts on this. I am excited for the next 2 days because we're going to be going live pretty much another 4 times. Okay, so we're going live now. Okay, so we got an hour under our belt. Awesome. Tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST. Also, Sunday, 6:30 a.m. PST, we're going to be going live because tomorrow we do happen to have the Gardania drop. Okay, the Gardania drop is happening tomorrow, so we're going to be going live with, I guess all the other streamers are going live. So we're going to be going live for this. We're going to full send it on our 3 devices. So best of luck to everybody going for these for sure. And then obviously on Sunday morning stream. Why? It's Air Max Day. So we're going to be going live for these as well. Okay, so I am very excited to be, showing these again on stream on Sunday. And then also, we won't be doing a review, but I'll definitely be flaunting this on the screen for you guys to take a look as we're about, as we full send it for these for anybody going for these on Sunday. And then pretty much we also will be going live in the evenings as well, 7 p.m. PST. You guys know it. I have sneaker reviews for both days. So we're going to be going live another 4 times. We're pretty much just, we're putting in the work on the weekends. We work every single day. You guys know it. But appreciate you all. Love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for stopping by as usual. Feel free to also follow me on Instagram. We're pretty much slowly just bring that number up, getting up. Hopefully you eventually kind of break that 3,000 mark over here and then that 2,000 mark on YouTube, okay? But guys, I'm going to go ahead and play some music and I'm going to go ahead and dip on out of here and I'm going to relax because it's been a week. It really has been a week. But guys, thank you so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and dip on out, but I'll see you all very, very, very soon tomorrow, live, 6:30 a.m. PST. I'm very excited for this Gardenia drop. Best of luck to everybody going for it. And yeah, join up on all those contests and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you very, 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 very soon. All right, guys. Much love. Peace.